4th of July, because that was the thing. We used to all go out there because my people's on the west side of Chicago. So we all go out west, and we used to have a block party on our block. And like late at night, we'll go. It was this like school, and we'll all pop firecrackers. All the adults would get together, and we all get there with the kids, and we used to watch them pop firecrackers. So when grandma left and moved to Memphis, we didn't have it anymore. Our family, the little connection we did try to keep, which my grandma was the pillar. Like I said, she was the pillar of our entire family. We lost that. The very next 4th, we go out there again. I'm out there with grandma. I see Greg. I'm on the same porch. It's not a bunch of kids out there this time. It's just me. I think because I'm sitting on the porch waiting to see where the kids at. And I guess I must have got there before all the kids because I got there early with grandma. Greg come over there, and I think he came over there with one of his homies. So if your name is Robert and you're in my family, you're most likely not here. From my understanding, like I told you, I didn't grow up with my family like that. Well, when grandma was around, I was around them a little bit more. But from my understanding, all the Roberts in our family are deceased. So RIE to all of them. So it's not a good name to have Robert if you're in our family. There was this joke. I later find out this is actually Ricky Smiley's joke. I did not know this. So sit on the porch the very next 4th of July. He just made me pee on myself the last 4th. He come over there. What's up, cuzzo? What's up, cuzzo? And you know, I'm young, so I'm excited to see him. What up, cuzzo? What's going on? Just, you know, they older than me, so they talking about their little young adult stuff. And I'm just waiting on Greg to be funny. I'm gonna be real. And I think Greg noticed it because I started saying stuff. Remember, step on a crack, you break your mama's back. Remember you said that, Greg? Like, what you got new? Come on now, let's get to it. We need something new. I think Greg picked up on it, and he started it with, what do you call a deer with no eyes? So I'm sitting over there looking like, what you call a deer with no eyes? He like, what do you call a deer with no eyes? He said, I have no idea. Call it what you want. That was funny to me. It was basically like we was playing a game where you was trying to make up jokes again, similar to how we did last year. So I'm trying to make up some stuff. I forgot what I said, but you get back to him. He said, what do you call a deer with no eyes? I'm messing up the joke, but I know it was, what do you call a deer with no eyes and no legs? So I'm looking like, okay. The first one was, I have no idea. Okay. So I'm like, I don't know what you call it. He was like, I still have no idea. And yeah, I thought it was funny. This didn't make me pee on myself. Even though I was a dumb kid, I was a year older, so I was a little smarter than I was. He come up with another one, like, what do you call a dog with no eyes and no legs? Now he got me tripping. He said, I don't care what you call it, it won't come to you. That was funny. So somehow he gets to this whole joke, which is still Ricky Smiley joke. I forgot why he get to it, but he get to this joke about you be at the funeral and then you got that cousin. He heard Snoop Dogg was at the funeral, so he trying to get a deal. So he get up there on the mic at the funeral and you think he finna give a speech, a eulogy or something, but he actually just trying to get signed. He says, so he come up with this song, but the song has nothing to do with the person that's deceased, which his name clearly was Robert. So he said, he get up there, toss him, we miss Robert. Like, I cannot do this how Greg did it. I would definitely want to see, because Greg's older now. We're all older. This was over 20 years ago. But Greg was doing this jump and dance, and Greg is real swole. He went to college and played football. So Greg jumping his big swole self up doing this dance where he hopping back and forth. Tossing, we miss Robert. We miss Robert. Like he's going deep into this dance. He's jumping up and down the porch and the stairs and leaning, tossing, we miss Robert. We miss Robert. Like he getting it. So right when he gets to the verse, he say, I met this girl the other day and I say, what's your name? What's your motherfucking name? And I'm like, what? And he go back into it. We miss Robert. The laughter that erupted from me. I don't think I've laughed that hard again in my life. I was laughing so hard that I felt like, oh, I got to pee. But I'm laughing so hard. You know how you laughing and your stomach getting them knots and you can't move? I'm bent over and it's also pushing, I guess, on my bladder. I peed on myself again. I said, this guy's 2 for 2. He was 2 for 2. Shouts out to Greg for that. He said he'd be listening to the show, so I thought I'd give him a shout out about that.